Good evening. I'm Morgan Devers, and it's my pleasure to represent the Perry County Board of DD and the King family as last year's award recipient of the Debbie King Advocacy Award. This award honors Debbie in remembrance of her courage as a self-advocate and a defender of people with disabilities. Debbie was a driving force behind starting of the Perry County Board of Developmental Disabilities Advocacy Group and participated in many other activities within this agency. It's a privilege to have this opportunity to present this award. Now, please watch the monitors as we learn more about this year's Debbie King Advocacy Award winner, Danny Miller.
Danny, I have had him on my caseload for about 5 years. He is awesome. When we meet with him or see him walking, everyone knows him. It's unreal how many people know him. If you walked out on the street right now and said Danny Miller, everyone will say, I know that exactly who that is.
Everybody knows Danny everywhere you go. I'm just amazed at how well he is liked. My relationship with Danny is that I'm his service planner. I help him take care of his, taking him to get groceries, helping him pay his bills, and just anything he needs help with, around his house, stuff like that.
Danny volunteers at the New Lexington Fire Department. He is able to get the trucks ready, and then when they come back from a fire, he helps get all the towels cleaned up, get everyone's equipment put away, cleans the truck back up. So he has a scanner, so every time he hears that alarm, he runs down to the fire department and ready to go. Danny is in charge at McDonald's of all the table cleanup, taking out the trash, cleaning up the parking lots.
Danny comes in and does our dishes and changes our trash and takes care of everything that we need taken care of. If I need something, he's right on it and he goes and gets it. He's always willing to help.
Yeah, he's really fun to be around. He has a great sense of humor. He loves working with the New Lex football team and stuff, and really seems to enjoy, being around the boys.
Coach Miller was somebody that I brought on into the program, and from there, at that point, I was doing junior high basketball. He came along with me with that, and then from there, just filtered into baseball. So for he and I, it's been, we spent a lot of time together. As far as I'm concerned, from the assistant standpoint, he's probably the best assistant that I've ever had.
Well, Coach Miller is a huge asset to our team. He is a staff member. Although he is a volunteer and doesn't get paid a dime for what he does, what he brings to the table is something that we, is really, it's irreplaceable.
The biggest thing I can say is he understands that, if you love life, life loves you back. And that's just kind of his approach, and there's nobody more deserving of this award than Coach Danny Miller, and we're very honored, very proud.
He is an inspiration for not only myself, but our entire team. For Coach Miller to be here as long as he has, and I would just always say this, the door is always open for Coach Miller, and he can be here as long as he wants.
Congratulations, Coach Miller. All right, you deserve this award, and we appreciate everything that you do. And like I've told you before, I feel like you're a big part of my family, and I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Coach Miller, I want to congratulate you on this award. There's no one else I can imagine that's more deserving. You're an inspiration to me, our coaching staff, and our players.
Coach Miller, congratulations on your award. It's an honor to be around you every day at practice, and we want to thank you so much for everything you do for our program, for this town, and it's an honor and privilege to know you.
Congratulations, Danny. So proud of you for winning this award. I can't think of anybody more deserving as far as the things that they do in the community, hard work that you do, the funny things that you have to put up with from some of the coaching staff. A lot of the things that the kids learn here are life lessons, and they learn some of that from you. So I'm very proud of you, and congratulations.
Congratulations, Dan, on your award from the seniors. We love you.
Congratulations, Dan.
Congratulations, Dan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Danny Miller.
You're
a girl football coach and work and for house. I sing at church and I play basketball, and sing silent. And I do CPR and get all pretty bad. I got one more because my asked me to not. I see in my heart reference where hit. Football coach, go to not Friday night, go New Lands.
Good evening. I'm Bill Hayes, State Representative. I'm here with my wife tonight, and we are thrilled to be a part of this event. I just have a couple words for Danny I want to tell him. Danny, I brought you a cool thing from the Ohio House of Representatives, which there's 99 guys in there, and we represent all 11.5 million people in Ohio. And this congratulates you on receiving this award tonight. But from what I've heard tonight, it's really been fun, because I never met you before. Now, I've gone to events kind of like this where they honor people, and I've even been places where they honor coaches. But you know, and I know they call you Coach Danny, but what's cool is I think you're more than a great coach. You see, I've also met some people they called heroes, and I think you are more than a hero for what you've done in your community. That's why so many people are here to watch you tonight. So I really think what you really are, and I've never met one of these before, you are a community rock star. There's your award, Danny. It's great to meet you. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily Schmidbauer from Congressman Stiver's office. Steve very much regrets that he personally can't be here tonight, but on behalf of him, I just wanted to say, they say that everybody knows Danny around town, and I really hope that you took a minute to look at everything he does in our community, because my goodness, how couldn't everybody know him? You know, thank you so much, Danny, for your compassion, your caring, everything that you do in our community. We so appreciate it, and you're very deserving of this award, so thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Marilyn Ashcraft. I'm with Lieutenant Governor's office, and I have a proclamation here from the Governor and the Lieutenant Governor. I have not met Danny before, but I'm sure I missed out on something, so I consider this a real honor.
Danny asked me the other day, he said, "How'd you know I got an award?" Coach Miller's been in our staff meetings, and we've known him for many years, and we're just very proud of him. And as we told Representative Hayes, everybody knows Danny, and he's a great credit to our community, so we're very proud of you. Thank you very much.
At this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage Dwight Hoover, and also representing the Hoover family, Loretta Randolph, Larry Klinger, Sarah Hoover, Stephanie Smith. They will be presenting the Helen Hoover Klinger Commitment Award.
Well, I would like to welcome everybody here this evening, and I'm very proud to see so many of you here and being committed also to supporting the what I used to know it as MRDD. And I would like to introduce to you my sister, Loretta Randolph. My stepbrother, Larry Klingler. Stephanie Smith, my niece. And Sarah Hoover is sitting at the table. She doesn't want to be up here. No, that's it. Jackie is here somewhere. Jackie Hoover, there she is our also my niece. Well, on behalf of our family, I am honored to be presenting this award here tonight. My mother would be very pleased knowing her legacy is being recognized. She dedicated many years of service to what was known then as the MRDD. With the support of other parents, the Happy Hours School was established. But during her time in the program, she held many positions until her retirement, and even then still served on the board of Residential Inc. And I don't know anyone that would be more proud of where they worked as my mother was. Meeting all of these award winners tonight really is truly inspirational. And I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. I don't know how many of you were here last year, but we are one less member of my family. My brother Merle passed away this summer early, and he had the melanoma. And I have one word to all of you: sunscreen. Please. Thank you. Please now turn your attention to the monitor and learn more about the impact Sarah Winters, this year's award recipient, has had on her family, friends, co-workers, and community.
Sarah and I go way back into the last century. We were colleagues. I was a superintendent of the Morgan County Board, and she was superintendent of the Perry County Board. So we worked together in a lot of different ways, just sometimes collaborating as counties, boards, sometimes through Mid-East Ohio Regional Council that we're both members of. One thing that really struck me about Sarah was her commitment to families and individuals being served by the board.
Well, Sarah has been my mentor. She hired me straight out of college. I remember at her retirement dinner when she was looking around the room talking about different people, one of the things she said was, "Oh, and I remember Jonna showing up in her white graduation suit for her first interview." So she actually hired me and trained me in this field.
As being a board member and a parent on the board, Sarah was always there for us. She started support group, was always willing to come to the support group and be there. She started summer camp for the children and adults. I really appreciate everything she's done for the people of Perry County.
How to bend the rules in the right ways to try to take what sometimes is a very complex system at the state level and how to make it work at the local level so it supports people. Sarah was really good at that.
I first met Sarah in the mid to late 90s. Worked with her on various projects, various levy campaigns, became really good friends, attended quite a few meetings, board meetings, and then state meetings with Sarah. And then most recently, as she's become guardian of some of the folks that we provide services for. But through it all, she's just been a really good friend.
If you gave the young kids good services, starting with early intervention, birth to 3, that they would be more independent and more successful as adults. So she focused on the babies, but she never took her eyes off the adults either, because she was able to double the adults' day services, and she started recreation, which is very, very popular.
Her warmth and caring personality definitely cares about the individuals, and it's just not a job to her. She cares about them.
Sarah, I would really like to thank you for the input you've had into my career, for training me. I tell other people in the field that you raised me, which is really, really close to true. And I would just like to thank you on behalf of the board and the folks that we serve for the commitment that you've given and the fact that you, even though you're no longer employed here, still deeply care for our folks.
I could look at Sarah and say, that's the kind of person that I'd like to be in as a superintendent. And because she was so good at balancing the bureaucracy and meeting all those requirements with really making things work for people. And I think that's the kind of person that Helen Hoover Klingler would appreciate receiving this award in her name.
Congratulations, Sarah, on this award. Love you.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you, Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sarah Winters, this year's Helen Hoover Klingler Commitment Award winner.
Thank you all so very much. It's a pleasure to look around here and see so many friends, and it's also a pleasure to see so many people I don't know, because that tells me we have more and more people interested in the things that the board does. I was privileged to know Helen when I first came to Perry County. She met with me and passed on some secrets and gave me some help getting started here. I'm one of those very, very fortunate people who God led into a career, and I never would have picked this field. It was not an interest to me, but God led me here, and it was great. It's been great 40 years since I started, and I'm very happy to have spent 12 years here in Perry County working for the board, and I just appreciate all the kind thoughts. Thank you.
I am. Sarah, on behalf of Representative Stivers, we just want to say thank you, most importantly, for your never-ceasing leadership here in our community and your continued commitment to the people that you have been serving. We truly appreciate it, and can't imagine our community without people like you. So
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Once again, I'm at a loss since I don't know this young lady, but I certainly am proud to be here and be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations from the
Thank
Ohio
you.
House of Representatives.
Thank you.
Certainly.
I did forget one thing that I wanted to say. I can say this because I'm not employed here. I really want to encourage everyone to vote for the levy. And I remember something that one of the staff shared with me that I thought was such a good idea, and I'm going to share it with all of you. If each one of you that care about the board and the activities the board does, 5 people, and tell them why they should support the levy, that might just be the thing that would help you push it over and pass it this time. So I encourage you to be involved in what the board's doing. Thank you.
Our next award tonight is the Community Collaboration Award presented by Ken Yukas, President of the Perry County Board of DD.
It's my pleasure once again to represent the Perry County DD as the board president and in presenting the Community Collaboration Award this year. Now, on behalf of the entire board, I would like to thank each one of you in attendance tonight, because somehow, some way, you have helped embrace the opportunities to support individuals with disabilities. Now, our mission at the Board of DD is to partner with the community by using available resources to support individuals with developmental disabilities. And with that, I invite you to turn your attention to the monitors, and please watch as we learn more about our partnership with the Perry County Tribune.
The Perry County Tribune is our local newspaper here in Perry County, and I have worked with them for the past 6 years. Deb Hupmeyer is the editor, and between her and her staff, whenever we have a county board event, she always makes sure that somebody is out supporting and promoting for the Tribune, as well as doing an article for the paper. And if the staff can't come, then we provide something, and they always make sure that it's ran.
I've worked with the Perry County Tribune for about 20 years in my
various posts in the community with the United Way and with Big Brothers Big Sisters and with the Board of DD. And the one thing that we can always count on is their support and their presence.
Well, ever since I've worked with the Tribune at the Health Department for the past 6 years, they've been fantastic with covering any stories that we need. So working with Deb specifically over all of those years and all of the different reporters that she has had, they've just been super helpful in getting any information in there that we need.
Deb has been very reachable. That's the nice thing about it, is if we have something, we can either email or call or drop a line, stop by the office and say, hey Deb, can you help us out? What do you think we should do with this? And she corrects my grammar. she makes me look good when I write things in the paper.
I think the dedication of the Tribune to cover only local stories is huge, because when I first started, one of the first things Deb said to me was, we really want to keep our stories local, and I really appreciate that over the years they have been able to carry that out.
Well, knowing Deb, I'm assuming that she probably at first said, oh, there's got to be somebody else out there that's as or more deserving than what we are, but really, that's because she's a very humble lady, and so we've had a strong working relationship over the years, except for her frustrations with me sometimes with deadlines and getting the information to her on time. And every once in a while I'd call her and say, Deb, I need a little favor, because we've got something going on next week that I need you to get into the paper and everything for our benefit. And so she would scold me every once in a while.
The Tribune has been around a long time. If I want to know something about the county, I something to go to that paper. As a commissioner, you want to know everything that's going on. And it's a pretty fair and balanced paper, easy to read, and it covers every aspect of the county. So in order for me to stay abreast of everything that's happening, I turn to the Tribune.
The part that the paper has played has been huge, because if they weren't so willing to cover our stories and weren't so willing to get our information out there, I don't think we would be as successful as we are.
Every event that the DD does in the county, the Tribune has always been there for them. And actually some of their people take part in those events. And to me, that says a lot for the paper and the people they have working for them.
On behalf of the Perry County Board of Developmental Disabilities, I would like to congratulate Deb Hupmeyer and the entire staff at the Perry County Tribune for being an important resource to our agency and the community.
Obviously, on behalf of the Perry County Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to extend our appreciation to the Perry County Tribune and the staff, and especially Deb Hupmeyer, for their tremendous support.
I just want to congratulate the paper on this award. You are a very, very community-minded paper, and I'm proud that you have received that award as your commissioner.
Congratulations to the Perry County Tribune on receiving this award. Deb and the staff, I think you guys are great, and we really appreciate the job you're doing. Thank you for all the support you do for the Board of DD.
Please join me in welcoming the Perry County Tribune, winner of this year's Community Collaboration Award.
Thank you very much for the award. We're here for you guys. Most of you people I've known, I've worked with you for over, 20, 30, almost 40 years. So thank you very much, and we greatly appreciate it, and we're still here for you. And if I'm not there, somebody will be there for you. So thank you very much.
Some other presentations.
Okay, guess what? I'm feeling better now. I don't know all the people on the staff, but I do read the paper. I live in Washington County, but I do cover 21 counties for the Lieutenant Governor, and so I get newspapers from all the counties. I got to tell you, my mailman thinks I'm the smartest person in the world because I read. Anyway, on behalf of the Governor and Lieutenant Governor, I just want to say that we are honored to recognize you as you receive the Community Collaboration Award. Your work has made a positive impact in your community, especially in the lives of disabled Ohioans. We thank you for your continued commitment to making a positive difference in Perry County, and we extend our best wishes in all you do. Signed, Governor Kasich, Lieutenant Governor Mary Taylor.
congratulations. I just want to say thank you to Deb and her staff for covering everything the board, Dave, and his staff do. It's important work that they're doing, and we're so proud of what they have accomplished and what they'll continue to achieve. So thank you for highlighting that in our community. Thank you.
I was told early in my political career, you never get in a fight with people who buy ink by the barrel. Congratulations to you.
I have supervised Linda for about 10 years now, and she's always been in a role of early intervention specialist under the Help Me Grow programs.
Well, Linda is a very knowledgeable professional. When we get a referral in our office, she's very quick to do research and obtain that research through Google, or she has medical dictionaries that she looks at or calls people, and just to make herself more aware of the medical diagnosis of the child that she will be seeing.
I get emotional when I think about Linda and everything she's done for our family. Because I don't know if we would have been able to get through some of those difficult times without her. She was gave me so much guidance just on how to become a good mom. And I don't know, our relationship has definitely grown. I don't see her as much as I would like because now Quade's in school. But she, I don't know, just a family member, a mentor, someone that, I look up to. I don't think she realizes her hard work and dedication. So she was probably a little taken back, and but she really does not only to my family but to the community. I've met other family members that have worked with her, and she's an asset to this community.
The doctors are so quick to give you a long diagnosis that they won't be able to crawl or walk or even sit or anything. So when a goal of the parent is to see their child sit, say for example, and Linda goes into the homes once a week, twice a month, whatever the parent requests, and she works with that child, and Linda gets on the floor and she rolls around with that child, and she tries to crawl with that child, and she sits with that child, and she does that 4 or 5 times a day. So, but she does what she has to meet that goal. And so when the child does meet that goal, the parent is so excited, and so is Linda, because it is a team effort.
Linda was genuinely surprised. I think she didn't have any expectation of probably even being nominated, yet alone winning Employee of the Year. And I think she's a very humble person. So I think she was surprised and grateful, but it doesn't affect how she works. She was great before, great after. The award was just probably an affirmation.
So Linda, on behalf of you receiving the Employee of the Year, I'm so excited for you. I want to make a toast from the Employee of the Year mug that Darlene Denny has passed down to you. So here's to you, Linda. Love you. You're a great professional, and I'll see you Monday morning.
Linda, congratulations on your honor as being awarded Employee of the Year. It's an honor and a privilege to work with you every day.
Congratulations, Linda. You definitely deserve this, and thank you so much for helping Alex. He's doing so great, and we're excited for you.
Thank you. Congrats, Linda. We're so happy for you and so proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck, and we love you like family.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Linda Whetstone.
Wow. Thank you all so much. I'm sorry. I want to thank everyone for the award, especially my coworkers and my supervisor. I work with very, very wonderful people. I also had the privilege, and I'm kind of date myself here, to work with Helen Hoover Klingler back in the 70s, and also with Sarah Winters when I came back to work for the Perry County Board of DD in 2001. They taught me so much about life, not just about children, but just about life. Dedication, commitment, forgiveness, and service. Wonderful, wonderful traits in those women. I'm proud of the work that we do through early intervention, Help Me Grow, through the Perry County Board of DD. As Jessica said, and I was so glad to see her, as she said, her little one is 4, so at age 3, early intervention leaves the home, and we do start out as a stranger, but then as we enter a stranger, we leave as a family member and part of that team that works with that child to achieve the goals. And it is hard to leave sometimes, very hard. I'm very proud of the work that we do at the Perry County Board of DD, all of us. I think we have a wonderful group of people. And I think even though we're a very small county, we do great and mighty things with the resources we have. So thank you very much. It's a privilege. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Jody Thompson, Perry County Board of DD Board Member, Parent Advocate, presenting the Inspire by Example Outstanding Volunteer Award.
Good evening. This is a wonderful night. Is everyone having a good time? I just think it's fabulous. Side note, Danny, I just want to say to you, if your story does not empower everyone in this room, then no, nothing can. God love you. I am honored to be presenting this year's Inspire by Example Outstanding Volunteer Award. This award is designed to recognize an individual, family, or group that has gone above and beyond to help promote awareness for children and adults with developmental disabilities in our community. I could not think of a more devoted person who deserves this recognition. The impact she's personally had in my own family's life, especially my advocating for my daughter Bailey, is unspeakable. I started a relationship with Judge Cooper Ryder back in 2007 as I embarked on my college journey at Hawking College. My admiration for Judge's character, passion, strength, and compassion, they're unmeasurable. Her staff are the creme de la creme of this community, and they present a sensitive and compassionate side in dealing with their day-to-day and individuals throughout the community, dealing with juveniles, and they do a wonderful, wonderful job. Please turn your attention to the monitors to learn more about the impact that Judge Luann Cooper Ryder and the juvenile court staff have made in our community. Judge Cooper Ryder has been on the bench since February of '91, so she's been there quite a few years. And they set out to basically, as the conversations that I've had with Judge in the past, she's there to help the children. And that's what her goals have always been and continue to be always.
Judge Cooper Ryder has went above and beyond. I mean, she's involved in everything. I mean, she's involved in everything from community basketball games to festivals to anything that's going on in Perry County.
Judge Cooper Ryder does a lot of things to help students and help this community, and the people she works with, that she works with and helps us at the Alpha School are quality people, quality individuals, and they pride themselves in serving the community and the taxpayers and the students and especially the students and parents at the school.
It's unbelievable how she knows everything about so many kids and is able to reach out and have communication with the right people. It's powerful.
I think the main thing about Judge Cooper Ryder is she is a true advocate for kids here in Perry County. Obviously from the bench, she does, she's responsible for abuse, neglect cases. Also, unruly delinquency cases fall within her jurisdiction. But outside of the realm of what she does as a a juvenile court judge, she's also active in the community, working with every agency. I mean, she's always been kind of at the forefront of being part of community collaborations.
She has been with my family through some of the greatest days of our lives. She is the name on my wedding license. She is the name on my adoption certificates for my 3 children. When I heard that she was given the Inspire by Example Award, that was, to me, an incredibly accurate statement of Luann.
Judge Cooprider has mentioned that working with individuals within our agency has been one of the most rewarding parts of her job. For years, I participated in County Cup with Judge Cooprider. She is always the most competitive, always waiting around to see the results, make sure she was in top 3 receiving a plaque or trophy, and making sure that the individual that she actually participated with was as happy as she was. Always making them smile. She was always proud to be there and proud to be with her partner.
Judge Cooprider is everywhere in Perry County. I mean, the thing that always intrigues me about Judge Cooprider is you might be driving down Route 13, you might look over and she might be riding her bike up Route 13. She rides her bike from Thornville to New Lex to work.
I've known Judge Cooprider for years on a personal and a professional level. Personally, well, let's just say I dated one of her brothers. She would actually tell you that I've dated 5 of her 7 brothers. That is an accurate date.
When she is working with the Perco Cougars on the basketball court, it is so funny to watch her play, because you see that competitor that she was in high school come out, and she has to rein it in every now and then. Remember, it's just for fun. It's just for fun.
She participates in the Cougar basketball game every year, the community event. And, I laughed at her because she told me that she got to shoot a lot. So I started calling her Ball Hog Cooprider because of that. Ball Hog Cooprider, Ball Hog Cooprider, Ball Hog Cooprider.
I'm sure when she got this award, the first thing she wanted to do was deflect it to her staff, because she has an excellent support staff. And I think because of her example, she has an excellent support staff. She does inspire by example.
Congratulations on receiving this award, and a job well done. The things that you do are seen and appreciated by the folks in the community, and once again, a big thank you from myself, my entire staff.
On behalf of the Perry County Board of Developmental Disabilities and myself personally, Judge Cooprider, congratulations on winning the award Inspire by Example. You are a true inspiration, and you do set great examples of what it's like to serve people in the community.
It's a good day, Judge, for you, and I'm happy for you, and I know you're very deserving.
Judge, you are deemed just a magnificent lady, and have such character and charisma, and your staff is hardworking and energetic always, and I am just honored that I was asked to present this award. Here's to ya.
Please welcome Judge Luann Cooprider and her juvenile court staff, this year's Inspire by Example Volunteer Award winners.
Well, thank you very much. What a beautiful night to celebrate Ability Works. Many of you know I do ride a bicycle, but what you don't know is that I always wear my Ability Works or my basketball shirts, t-shirts that I get every year at one of your events. I want to first introduce my staff, because I can't do all of these things without these wonderful people that I work with. If I want to call your name, would you please stand? Martina Brown. Martina's my court administrator for the probate and the juvenile court. She does a fabulous job. She never says no, and she's the reason, all my staff are the reason that I'm standing here, because every time I get a great idea, they help me implement it, and they always say, oh, there she goes again. Here she goes again with another idea. But thank you, Martina. And Nikki and Sean, would you stand, please? Nikki Enright and Sean Enright both work for me. Sean's a probation officer for the juvenile court, and if you think I like kids, he likes them as much as I do. And Nikki does my restitution recovery program, and just great people to be around kids. Thank you. And I also have Lee Wells. Would you stand? Lee's my executive assistant at my facility. Lee is Martina's daughter, so I got double the greatness there. But Lee's a fabulous employee and is the executive assistant at my Perry County Juvenile Facility. Thank you, Lee. Linda Young, would you please stand? Linda runs the probate court for me. And in probate court, you know, we do adoptions and guardianships, many of the things that we work closely with Dee Dee. I also have some family here. I'd like to introduce my mom, is with me here today. She's one of the greatest people you'll ever know, is my mom. She had 7 sons and 1 outstanding daughter. You can put that in the Tribune. Thank you, Mom. I love you. And I have some family here. All of you know I lost John a year ago, but I have the good news about that is I became very close with John's daughters, and now they're my daughters. So Jackie, would you stand? And Jenny? And Jackie and Jenny both have their husbands here. And granddaughters, Abby, Avery, and Emily. We decided that we really didn't like the word stepdaughter, so we changed it to bonus daughter. So I'm their bonus mom, and they're my bonus daughters, and I got the good end of that deal. And I have some really special friends here that I had to, of course, buy their dinner to get them here. But if I could just say a moment, because all of you have been really good to me, and these ladies have been really good to me as well. Winnie, Marianne, Princess, Jamie, and Kitty. Those are their real names, really. But if you'd stand up. They're just great people, and they've really, really helped me. And you know, I have a son, Cooper. Our son, Cooper, is a senior at Xavier, and he couldn't be here tonight. I'm sure he's studying at this very moment. Very hard. But it's just a privilege to be standing here. And again, it's not about me. It's about what we do and what we do together. If you drive by my house, you will see my sign for DD in my yard, because we need to keep these good people doing what they're doing. Let's give them a hand. Jody and I have been friends for a while. She was my student, and she sat in the back. And she made a lot of noise, and I had to correct her a few times, and we developed a friendship. And one of my favorite things, I can tell you this right now, is to push Bailey Thompson in her stroller in a parade. It's my favorite thing to do in this world. And when I go to McDonald's, who do you think I look for? Danny. And Haley, where's Haley Couch? Haley's one of my best friends. No matter where I go, we always see each other and we hug each other. But the good people in this county took a chance on me years ago to be your judge. And when I first took office, I quickly realized how important the relationship is with the court, the probate court and the juvenile court with Perry County DD. And my motto when I was campaigning and when I became the judge was to try to make a difference and change the lives in this county for the better. And because of my relationship with Perry County DD, it's changed my life. And my life is better for my relationship with this board and this agency. So thank you very much. I thought Obama would be here.
Well, I think hard coattails to follow, but I think the superintendent said it right. I don't think there's been an event or meeting in Perry County that I haven't heard someone talking about what the judge has been doing in the county or that she hasn't been to herself. So thank you. very impressed by all the work that she's doing here in Perry County. Obviously, we're lucky to have her, and just want to say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm proud to say I don't know the judge. I have 3 children, and thank goodness I didn't have to meet her under these circumstances. So on behalf of the governor and lieutenant governor, congratulations.
I'm happy to say I do know the judge. We started practicing law about the same time, and we'd run into each other in the Licking County Probate Court long before she ever dreamed of being a judge. But I will tell you this, tonight is a great time for celebration, but I know tomorrow morning she'll be back in the trenches doing the things she does every day. Thank you, Luann.
Introducing the last award of the evening, our director of PERCO, Mr. Ron Spung. And ladies, I've been told that he is single and he is available. Mr. Ron Spung.
Have your people contact my people. Thank you. It is my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be a part of this inspirational event again this year to present the Business Partnership Award sponsored by PERCO Incorporated. PERCO is a nonprofit corporation that has provided employment and training to individuals with developmental disabilities since 1973. This award is designed to showcase the impact and benefits that result from business partnerships that lead sustainable job training opportunities, has made exceptional efforts to employ people with disabilities, and who are their employment, retention, and promotion policies are role models in their community. Over the past 40 years, this particular business located in New Lexington, Ohio, has demonstrated that partnering has many positive and lasting benefits, is a valuable resource for our community and for the PERCO employees. Please watch the monitors as we learn more that partnership and the important role that George Cassidy and Cooper Standard has played in keeping it going. One thing that I think is probably most recognizable about Cooper Standard is their commitment to the community of New Lexington and Perry County. And, you know, the automobile industry has had its ups and downs, but over all of the years, you know, we have been a part of what ITT Higbee's and Cooper Standard have been in our area. So, you know, I really look at Cooper Standard as an anchor to our community.
I was employed there from 1981 to 96. And some of the folks I worked with from there, Larry Hiles, who was in the warehouse, and all the fellas that helped me with the jig development and stuff like that, because I did a lot of that. I made things that made the jobs easier for the folks to do. And I had a lot of input from all their engineers and stuff over there. They would come over and help and fix anything that we had, any problems. They worked a lot with us, helped out a lot.
Cooper Standard has never really looked at us as something that they were doing as generosity. They participate with us as we are another employer that can do work for them and maintain quality for them.
Last year, year 2013, we assembled 1,437,487 of those clips combined. So far this year in 2014, we've assembled 1,052,906 parts.
I'd like to congratulate Cooper Standard for the Business Partnership Award. And I just want to say I appreciate and thank on behalf of the PERCO employees for your participation over the last 40 years, and I look forward to the next 40 years to be partnering with you. Thanks.
Cooper Standard is one that's well-deserving and meaningful to a lot of people there. I mean, they've helped a lot of lives over at PERCO, and I'd like to thank them for their help.
Congratulations, Cooper Standard.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage George Cassidy and Daryl Fink from Cooper Standard, this year's Business Partnership Award winner.
I'll be quick in what I have to say. I'm privileged to accept this award on behalf of Cooper Standard and the employees of the New Lexington plant. It's been a great honor to be part of this partnership. I've been part of it now for 13 years of the 40 years that Cooper has been in business in partnership with PERCO. So, one of the things we've come to depend on and rely on is their great quality, the reliability, and the timeliness of what they do for us. And it has been just a great partnership. It's not just something we do for the disabled board. So, I look forward to, the years to come and all the partnership we have and the work we have to do with them. So, thank you.
Just wanted to say congratulations and thank you so much for your partnership.
I also just want to say thank you for all your help.
I appreciate the influence this business has on the other businesses of the community, so they might do likewise. And business is really, really good when business has a heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage Superintendent David Couch.
Well, when you see me, it's about over. So, we do thank you very much for sharing with us this evening. I just want to recognize one more group of people because, well, actually two. Number one, this is a great place to hold an event like this, and we want to thank the barn and their staff and everybody who made this possible. So thank you very much. And I'd like to say I did all this, but you would know better. The only thing I can take credit for is getting some really good people together and getting out of their way. And that group is our event committee. And I want these folks to stand. They do their regular jobs, and then they found time to do this and pull this together. Lindsay Jago chairs our outreach committee. Lindy Billingsley, she's involved in this. Where you at? Okay. Janet Taylor. Belinda Lee. Okay, back here. Janice Reed. Okay. Kara Binkley. Okay. Carrie Spring. And J.C. Dutiel. She helped us out this summer and this fall. And finally, no, I did not forget her this year like I did last year. And understand she has a milestone coming up very soon in her life. I won't tell you how old she'll be, but Darlene Denny. These folks have made this possible, and we appreciate their hard work to help pull this together. I would like to say that all of this, we're thankful that the community has supported us so we can do something like this and recognize what people are doing. But it is all of us. Together we can and we are fulfilling the board's mission of partnering with the community and the board's vision of promoting a community focused on possibilities. We thank you for sharing with us tonight, and we wish you good night and safe journey home. Thank you.